Ride on the track.
Damn, this nigga need to pick up, man. Shit. Trying to get this song done and shit. Hello? Nigga, you sleep? What the fuck it sound like, nigga? Nigga, you supposed to be here an hour ago. You black slick. What the fuck y'all doing, man? Oh, shit, bro. I'll be down there right now, man. See, man, that's that shit I be talking about, man. Y'all nigga be trying to have too much motherfucking fun. Let my nuts hang like a mistletoe at Christmas time. Like my money fast, why you think I like to bust a rhyme? Riding on apes, keep it safe, I can duck a nine. Skinny jeans sweeter than a recipe for ducking. I'm sharper than a 60-inch Panasonic plasma. I'm ballin' like Vic Carter when he played for the Rams. Let's make him go that moment, do that shit that we can't capture. Let's squirt you to the dope with your things right out. Yeah, keep it moving like 2 feet. Austin Powers mojo, I'm groovy. Busy land ass niggas too goofy. Life's like a motion picture, it's a movie. I keep my mind away from the mess, and when my nerves fucking with me, hit the blunt for the stress. Y'all, I can't alone, my moments alone. I know you looking for the greatest, and damn it, I'm home, but what my name is?
Call me motion picture, Nicolas Cage highlight. Call me 2 pistols, golden gun double O, load it up. Clive Owen chopper scene, I load it up. I'm rolling through crazy, I barely missed the baby. The sound from my AR travel through the basement. Niggas rushing up the stairs, blasting like they waving. But black the last standing when the smoke faded. Post you in the papers, I made your ass famous. Fucking with Lorex, you will get your ass handed. They say you're real good, boy, but I'm outstanding. Triple X stunting in the old school bandit. Scope around his neck, he think he hard around his partners. Catch that nigga solo when I murk him like shots. I called your bluff pussy. Just call me the robber. I lead the way for bitches. You niggas just follow. Stop.
Bitches like my name Tony Park. Okay. If the price is right, you can call me Bob. I get the green card, babe, she comes so I can pack. Money is the motor, so you know what I be after. I'm super swagged up, you would think I was a pretty boy. 2 chains on, you can go and call me titty boy. Your hoe going crazy for a nigga even hit the door. Claim she love nuts, so I let her suck my almond joy. Money, pussy, weed, that's what I like. I ain't fucking with that hoe, she can't ride a bike. I don't talk to you niggas, cause your money ain't right. Nigga out here trying to get it, nigga, day and night. SLICK, that's me. Central Dry Stone Mountain, where I used to be. Now I'm on top like that nigga Kobe. Big shout out to Fresh and Country.
Home team, what's happening? Home team, this your boy Blakberry Rex coming at you live and then fake. Hold him, put it down. Don't y'all better not tell nobody I was holding that doggone phone. That now nobody be a doggone snitch. You better not do it. Don't nobody be no doggone snitch. See, that one I don't like coming on camera. I'm in the truck because I feel like I'm incriminating myself. But I ain't gonna incriminate myself today. I'm not gonna do it today. Anyway, It's Fan Speak Mondays. Y'all know how we do on Mondays. This is the opportunity for the fans to come in and talk they shit about whatever they want to talk about with these Falcons, with these Hawks, with these Braves, with these Dogs, with these Yellow Jackets, with these Panthers, with these Jaguars, with these whatevers. Well, whatever Kennesaw State damn mascot is. If you want to come talk some cash money shit about Kennesaw State, my cousin played for Kennesaw State back in the day. If you want to come talk shit about them, we can talk shit about whoever, whatever. We can talk some high school basketball. We can talk some high school football. We can talk AU. We can talk whatever the fuck you want to talk. You want to talk regional. You want to talk classic. You want to talk national. You want to talk international. I don't give a goddamn. We can talk about it right here on Fan Speak Monday. But y'all know what the main topic is. Let's not pretend like we don't know what the main topic is. The Atlanta Falcons. Are they on the rise or the fall? The question begs from the past couple of woes that they've had in their last two outings, dropping games to some teams that, quite frankly, a lot of people thought they should have beat. Most recently was Denver Broncos. Excuse me. Before them was the hated, the despising, awful, cringe-worthy New Orleans swamp skanks, and we let one go to them before we got our asses drugged by the Denver Broncos. So it ain't looking so good right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask the question: are these Falcons on the rise, being top of the division, or are they on the fall, having a poor out in their last time out? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Let me not incriminate myself. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna go on and pin that thing on up in there. Shut up, Maggie. You better not tell nobody. You better not. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put the link in the chat. We're gonna put it in the chat. And I want people's I want your genuine, authentic opinion. I don't want that. I don't want the science of it all, the politics of it all. I don't want all that. I want authentic opinions. If you disgusted to your damn stomach with these Falcons right now, hell, express that shit. Express how you really feel. I am. I guarantee you I am. Hold on, let me go in here and do it right here too. We finna go in here. We finna pin this thing. Yes. All right, all right, all right. The link is in the chat. Jonte Rosier, what's happening? Kristen Lewis, what's happening? Maggie T, what's happening? Appreciate y'all coming through. Jonte Rosier say, yo, what good? What good, brother? What good? What good? I was on camera, Jonte, but I took myself off camera because I'm in this truck and it ain't sitting still. So I will not be incriminating myself today. I will not be doing it. And Maggie better not say a goddamn thing. She better not. Dry snitching ass, you better not do it. So anybody want to come in and talk their piece, say what you want to say. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tell y'all like this. With all the discussions about the defense and who needs to be held accountable and why the offense has been stagnant. Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. Who's going to play? When is Penix going to play? How much time are we giving Kirk Cousins? Bijan Robinson is the best player on the team, and Tyler Algier ticket could be written for him to be gone next year. More like, you know, who's retiring, who we might try to draft, what we might try to draft. All of this bullshit, man. All that offseason shit. And I love my brothers that dealt Big Madness and my OG in this thing, Coach Unchained. I love them to death. But they kill me with their offseason bullshit. Now I get it. It's a bye week. Why not? It's a bye week. We can talk. It's a wide range of things to talk about. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna find some things to talk about, and I ain't gonna go into the offseason shit. Y'all want to talk offseason? Who in the draft coming up? Who we might go for? All that bullshit. Y'all want to talk all that shit? Y'all talk all that shit with Coach Unchained. I'm not talking that shit over here because we top of the division. We got a chance to be in the dance, and we just might have a chance to take the prettiest girl to the dance. So if we got the chance to do that, I ain't talking none of that off-season bullshit right now. But what I will talk about is how watching the Los Angeles Rams and Philadelphia Eagles game last night, I heard Tom Brady and whoever the hell that is else be commentating, how they talked about how McVay got with Shula and said, "Hey, you got to get a little more creative with the defense. I need you to pull something out your ass with the scheme because my offense is in a bad way right now. We got players down. We got players coming back from injury. We got players on time restrictions. We count folks' time. Like, look, I need you to get on your shit with the defense. I need you to flavor it up a little bit." Hearing that made me, kind of think to myself, what's up with you, Big Will?
What's happening?
What's happening? What I was just talking about, how was watching that LA game. Did you watch the Rams Eagles game last night?
Yeah, when the goddamn eagle was scorching their ass.
Yeah. Well, at first
It was a good game at first,
it
yeah.
was a good game at first, but they took off on their ass in that second half.
Yeah, they did.
But I was talking about how I was listening to Tom Brady and what's his name, the other commentator, how they was talking about how Sean McVay had got with Shula, the defensive coordinator for the Rams, and he was like, "Hey, you got to flavor up this defense. I need you to get a little exotic with this defense. My offense is in a bad way right now. We need some slack to be picked up on your end until my guys can get healthy, until we can get some shit back going offensively with the personnel. I need you to goddamn flavor this shit up." They didn't say it like that, of course, but I'm paraphrasing. And it made me think to myself,
Yeah, yeah.
why hasn't Raheem Morris done that?
See,
With
that's
those,
gonna be the key. That's gonna be the key question. Now, if they come back out to their bye week, and I still see the cornerbacks 7 to 10 yards off the ball, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to watch them, bro. I probably keep up with their ass on fucking ESPN like I did the Braves. I ain't playing, bro. Look, like,
oh
so that
man,
means
oh man,
you ain't trying to make no
oh
goddamn
no, Big
adjustment,
Will,
bro.
for real.
I know, I
Hey,
know. I love my Falcon to death. But if I'm gonna sit here and know I'm gonna be able to dictate and know what the hell the defense gonna give up, I don't even want to watch that shit. I'm trying to have a good heart by the time I get to 40 years old, or you know what I mean. I'm not even 40 yet. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro, if you come back out of here, that's the definition of insanity. You still got these motherfuckers back. If I'm a fucking fan at the house watching you on TV, I know you can see that at the ground level that you having these boys this far back and this defense is giving the offense an easy 7 to 8 yards every fucking play.
Yeah,
How many yards does it take to get a first down?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you're making it more
Mm-hmm.
tougher on your defense. I mean, like I said, if the quarterback getting the ball out of his hand 2.5 seconds, I don't care what defensive lineman you got, you ain't getting no sacks with that.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
facts, bro.
time
It's facts.
you it see before these past couple games, I was letting the fan base know, like, hey, they ain't changed it up because the effectiveness that they're talking about that they're getting is on the turnover side of the game. We're turning the ball over back to the offense. That's more. That's a more effective. Uh, that's a more effective. You know, play. You know, play than a sack. Cause I was like, yeah,
Affect the quarterback,
we
right?
right, we want the sacks. The sacks are sexy. We want the sacks.
Mhm.
We supposed to be getting the sacks, but we was getting turnovers. So
Right,
I was
right,
like, I was like, look, they playing this way so that the DBs can attack the ball in the air. They can close on ball. You get more momentum. You can punch the ball out better. If you're trying to run foot for somebody every time somebody snap the ball, you're not gonna get a lot of turnovers. You're gonna get a lot of pass breakups. But you ain't gonna get a lot of turnovers. So when I looked at it that way, I was like, okay, well, they're getting the turnovers. That's the effectiveness that they want. But I was also saying, at some point, you're going to have to figure out how to get these sacks because offenses and offensive coordinators are going to figure your shit out and they are going to start beating it. You have to do something else. Players are gonna protect the ball better. When they send out when they send in film and they watching how Nate Landon and Jesse Bates are going for the ball every time they tackle somebody, they trying to punch, they trying to rip. When they see that, they talking in film. They talking, hey, we got to protect the ball in traffic because these guys are good at taking the ball out your hand. Protect
right.
the ball in traffic. So and then they will design plays as well where they aren't in this much traffic. Well, it is going to be more one-on-one tackles in open field. So
But can't you get
you got to
can't you
make the
get
right
that same
adjustments.
can't you get that same amount of turnover at 4 to 5 yards off the ball, then 7 to 10? You can get those same amount of turnovers at that point, but you ain't giving no quarterback no seven
I
to
think
eight
so.
yard pass already completed. You know what I'm saying? That's a guaranteed pass. I
I
can
think
come out
so.
there right now and complete a goddamn 7 to 8 yard pass easily.
Yeah,
If
you
you
can
giving me
drive
that
on the
much
ball four
goddamn
or five
space,
yards
bro,
off the
four or
ball. You can
five, you
do
can
that.
get the same amount done. I can live with you 4 to 5 yards out. I can live with that. But 7 to 10, and your first step is backwards, not lateral, not forward, not shuffling, but backwards.
Senseless.
Come on, bro. It makes no sense.
It's senseless. It really is.
And there's also a reason why we have trouble with running quarterback. We already out the goddamn gate. The run, if I'm a quarterback back there, and I see all that much goddamn space, I'm gonna take off too. Shit. It's just crazy, man. We overshoot our gap with the linebacker. Our linebackers ain't good as they was last year, and it's crazy because we got the same goddamn linebackers. Our
Mm-hmm.
defensive line is not playing gap sound. We overshooting so we can watch at the play. So it's all the same. It's all the same shit, bro. It's easily fixed, but if you're not demanding these right here in practice or whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I don't care who playbook we're running. If their defense coordinator can make adjustment, I don't care who the hell tell you different. They can make fucking adjustment. That's their job.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
ain't never
just like
heard no bullshit like that.
if you seeing it like this shit ain't working, man. We doing. I mean, us playing this far off ain't working, bro. They killing us. They tearing our ass up. I need y'all to come back. I don't need you to wait to halftime to make these adjustments. I need you to be doing these in-game adjustments. Your job don't
Mm-hmm.
stop once the game start. Your job is continuously going, bro. Long that clock is ticking, your job is going. You don't take no damn break. So you don't have to wait to halftime to make a fucking adjustment. Do it in game. And I'm not understanding that. Both our coordinators do the same shit. Our offense coordinator, like he just blind to like Nigga, you blind to notice that your best talent is in your backfield, so you don't run the fucking ball. That's the majority of your talent is in that backfield. That's what starts your pass game. That's what opens up your pass game. But we too naive to see that we got a good running game going. We stop running the fucking ball and we want to try to make Kirk Cousins the goddamn Captain America, the goddamn quarterbacks and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Even he told you himself he preferred to run the ball first and win the game. You know what I'm saying? Win the game, score points with passing. You win the game with running. He had said that. But you study want to make this man go out here and try to be hero. So he trying to throw hero balls and turning the ball over. You see what I'm saying? Because he feel like he got to be the guy instead of being the point guard that he said he want to be and distribute the ball to the playmakers that he got on his team. I'm not
Have
understanding.
you heard this? Have you heard this? What Jonte posted? He said they're not even going over film together. Now I can't believe that, Jonte.
Well, he gonna
I
talk to
can't
the
believe they
coaches
ain't going
first.
over film together.
He said he gonna talk to the coaches first before he come in and talk to the players. He did say that when they go into the bye week. So I don't know what they're doing now when the players come back, but he did say he was gonna talk to the coaches first and dig up a plan or whatnot. But like Detroit Lions got the same setup we got. You see how they using their 1-2 backs? Come on, bro.
Um,
It ain't that hard. They run off of
um,
each other. Their competitive nature kick in.
Not only that, they predicate themselves on getting off the field on third down.
Exactly. They
They
ain't playing
get
no
the
7 to
fuck
10 yard
off
back on no
the
third down.
field. Nope. On third down, they being physical. That's something also last night that they talked about that Shula was doing different. That well, not doing different. Well, yeah, they say that's what his defense been looking like lately. Is that they're being more physical and they're being more aggressive.
He said Morris said that in his presser today, dog. So I don't know. When do the players come back though? Do they come back today or do they come back tomorrow?
They probably come back tomorrow. They'll probably come back tomorrow and Wednesday, and they'll probably be off till next Monday. Well, of course for the game, but that
Yeah, so I'm thinking they probably got to dig up a plan first, then come to the team with the plan because like it felt like you lost the team at that point. Like they was giving up on that game. They was already on the bye week or some shit. You know what I mean? So
I think it was a couple things in that. It was two things reared this ugly head. First being you got figured out. And this is what happens when you don't make the right adjustments and offensive coordinators and players figure you out. And then you accumulate that with even with making mistakes in execution. You're making execution mistakes on top of it. So that that was the main thing that reared its ugly head. The lack of adjustments and the poor execution that's still an issue. But the other thing was that they needed that bye week. All the injuries piling up, guys barely being able to go from horn to horn. They needed that bye week, especially when you got a guy coming off of ACL, and you got another guy in Matt and Judon who was coming off of injury, and you got guys in the secondary coming off injuries. You needed that bye week, and what I hope that they did. That's why I don't mind them letting the players get the rest, but you hope that the discipline. These guys made millions of dollars. In they off time, ain't no telling what kind of shenanigans they could be getting into. That's why you hope that the discipline and the want to win, the will to want to win, give them enough discipline to take care of their business while they on this break. Don't nobody go have no goddamn fun nowhere doing nothing fun. You shouldn't be doing shit fun, and you been getting your ass whooped the past couple weeks. You should be focusing on getting healthy, and you should be focusing on strengthening up. That's what you should be focusing on. I hope that's what they're focusing on.
Well, I'm not even giving these niggas no goddamn. We've been injured and all that. So what? Everybody around the fucking league injured. Everybody around the league injured at this time of the year. Nigga, we got the
Yeah,
next
but
man.
11
This is the
weeks,
league.
11 straight weeks of football is a lot. 11 straight weeks
You
is a lot, though.
you got
It's a
some
lot.
folks who ain't even talk about yet, Blackberry. Some folks
Yeah,
how injured
yeah.
with Kansas City? What Kansas City record is?
Kansas City, or they ain't
They
lost but
they
one game.
10-1.
They ain't lost but one
They've been
game.
injured. They've been injured all fucking year. But it's the thing is you gotta come ready to play. When you set this roster up, you had us believe that you got one of the best rosters in the fucking league. Y'all picked this roster. But when it comes down to like when we get injuries, now all of a sudden we short on guys. We can't do this. We can't. No, this is the league where next man up is really built.
Well,
NFL is next man up. Everybody next man up for real. That's what they live on.
you,
That's what. That's
and that boy Butler that got to start over because who was that Butler for Dallas? That boy Butler got to start because Diggs was out
Diggs was out, and he made a name for himself.
and he was out there balling, man. That boy
Right.
was he was out there balling. So yeah, it's next man up, but it's 11 weeks is a long time for
Yeah.
straight football, and we were piling up injuries at every position, two personnel deep, in that respective position. It was tough, and don't get
Well,
me wrong,
we need.
I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses because we had opportunities to win all 5 of these games except for that last one. We got our head blow the fuck out, and probably that Seattle one too. But the other ones, we had opportunities to win those games. So I'm not making an excuse for them, but when we're not the caliber of the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a different caliber of a team. When they hurting and hurt and need rest and all that, they still got they got the gumption, they got the pedigree to pull themselves up by the bootstrap
What
and let's find a way to win while we hurting until we get that
what's the
bye week.
difference? What's the difference between them and us though? It's the
The
coaching,
time
right?
they've been together,
It's the
the
coaching.
time the time they've been together, the time how much time that team been together forever for a long time now.
They
This
brought new
team grew
pieces in
together.
there. They brought new pieces in there, and they still come in and connect with people who've been there 4 or
Yeah, but the
5
core's
years.
still there though. But the
Yeah,
core is still there. The core's still there though.
and it all point back to Andy Reid and his crew. He put his players in position to succeed. That's the thing of the game. That's what coaching is supposed to do. You don't try to adapt the player to your style. You adapt your style to that player, and we don't do that. We don't do that a lot. We're trying to force a 3-4 defense on a defense that don't have the body for a fucking 3-4. We need to be a multiple defense, like I've been saying. We need to be a multiple D that can adjust to what you're seeing on the fucking field, bro. How is
No,
that so hard? It's
I
not
I,
hard, bro.
I agree with almost all of that except for the multiple defense part. Yeah, you guys show different looks, but when you having the type of season we having defensively, sometimes it's time to because we've been keeping it too simple. So we do need to jazz it up, but we don't need to jazz it up to where okay now guys are trying to do too much when they just come off of not doing enough, and it's really no in between. See, I want them to be focused on a job and one job only at every position. It's kind of like what we was the. It's a little bit like the conversation I was having with We Talk Hawks TV about the Hawks and how it looks like if the ball in anybody else's hand besides Trey Young's, just figure out what to do with the damn ball. There's no real role being played by the other players. It's just if Trey ain't got it and you got it, figure out something to do with it. On the defense, it feel like that with that linebacker group. With the linebacker group, it feel like, hey man, when the ball snap, just try to follow the ball. Wherever the ball let go there. Is nobody really looking like they're in their role and sticking to their role. They don't know how to know their role like the Rock say. They need to know their role. So, because I kid you not, if I see another goddamn linebacker with his head turned and the ball in the air and he don't look like he covering no goddamn body or any damn space, I'm a shit a chicken. I haven't seen this poor of linebacker play from the Falcons. I don't think ever. I don't think I ever seen it this bad. And it's crazy because Nate Landon, he was balling last year when he got the opportunity. Caden Ellis got all. Caden Ellis came to the Falcons because we got him to the Falcons because of his pressure rate. Why you not using him in pressure? He didn't do too bad covering last year, neither sideline to sideline. So I don't understand why all of a sudden our linebackers don't look like they can cover space. They don't look like they know what the hell going on. Our defensive tackles and our outside linebackers don't know how to goddamn get penetration on the line. We can't get David Onyemata and the rest of the interior guys to figure out how to get penetration. Uh, all these guys who we knew they knew their role and how to play their role, it just look like don't nobody know what the fuck going on right now. It's head scratching. I really can't put my finger on it. The only thing I brought up that theory, and that theory was that they are being told to play off, and I ain't talking about like play off like play don't give no effort, but play off from doing anything extra or trying to go all out. I don't goddamn know. I don't even know how to call. That's what it looked like. It looked like some damn. I don't know what the fuck, man. I ain't never seen this shit before from a Falcon defense, and we done had some
But
bad defenses.
I wouldn't even say that they were told to do that because the failures of this team, what would make your guys believe in you for telling them to do that? The failures when we ain't did that and we ain't won shit. So what will grant you that ability for your player to be like, okay, we gonna just do this right here. Play off. We ain't gonna even play hard, but we're gonna win. What would make them have that faith in you like that?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's head scratching. I
That's
don't
why
know
I
what.
say
I don't know how to put my finger on.
to like multiple defense, it gives you that ability to be a counter fighter. It's like fight like boxing. You want the best boxers to be counter fighters. You know what I'm saying? Who can counter on the next man because you ain't stuck on the Pacific style. You feel what I'm saying? So if my defense able to adjust on the fly, I'm not stuck in a certain defense before your offense can eat me up. Like if you're running an RPO, I got shit set up in my defense to defend against that RPO. You feel what I'm saying? I got
Mm.
this defensive end and this tackle defending the quarterback, and these two going for the running back at all times. It's defended. I got backup behind it. I got linebackers swinging to the back to keep that contained. It's stuff built in to protect you against that situation. That's what a multiple D provides you with. You know what I'm saying? So like you can adjust to that. And for you to have that, you got to have athletes, and we got athletes on the team, but we don't have big bodies.
But that's my next question. When we came into this season, we thought we had everything we needed on the defensive side of the ball for this defense to operate. And
We did,
is it a coincidence that at every level somebody's underperforming? Judon
we didn't expect
underperforming.
we didn't expect our coordinator to be so stubborn though. That's the point. We've been stubborn as fuck, and we've been unwilling to change. During the first half of game, we always wait till fucking halftime to try to make adjustment to see, okay, shit, we get our head beat there. We got to do this. We got to stop this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no sense to me. We just had stubborn coordinators on both sides of the ball. That's what been costing us.
Well, Zach
Real talk.
Robinson looked like he was getting his shit together for a minute there, and he probably still is. But I think with the offense, it's like everybody can see what's wrong there. You're not using your backfield the way you should be to open up your passing game. With the backfield you got, your passing game should be complementing your backfield, not the other way around with the backfield that you got. So I think it's that. I think it's maybe Kirk Cousins finally starting to get some soreness in that Achilles, probably. Um, I think it's uh, Jake Matthews is fine. He really has lost a step now. He's giving up a lot of pressures on his side late in the game. Early in the game, midway in the game, he all right. But you can tell late in the game, he ain't playing as he's not as all there as he was in the first couple quarters of the game. He started to lose some steam late in the game. That let me know he done lost a step. That also let me know it might be true what Coach Unchained say. He up with babies all goddamn night, and he need to tell wifey to take the babies to Momo and Popo house on Saturday because on Sunday Daddy got to go to work.
Hey, it's hard to stay off the baby though. Them baby just so you got that little feeling you want to hold the baby and all that. But he got to
Yeah,
set a restrict. He got to set a time. You know what I'm saying? Like a real
yeah.
flat time. Like, well, okay, I'm gonna lock in at this point. I can't. I can't be up with little
And
Junior all
see,
night.
I want to go do some research on something too, because this is the real interesting thing I've been thinking about. Players that have been in their prime on teams that have won championships, I want to go back and look to see how many of them had babies in that recent time or got married in that recent time and still want to. Because some tell me I seriously doubt that if you done got married recently in a season and had babies recently in a season, that you was hardly any goddamn good to anybody on that team. Some just tells me more likely than not, the teams that won championship, 90% of that damn team didn't have babies and didn't get married that year. Some just tells me that. Now in the NBA, we know them suckers pop out babies left and right, so it's different. It's different in the NBA. They pop out babies like crazy. Did you see the shit with Zion had old girl side court or court side? Did you see that bit, Will? He
No,
had
I
the
ain't
porn.
seen. I seen his management team drop his ass though.
He had the porn. Probably because he had the porn star court side. The one that was saying, the one that was calling him out on social media about how he was all up in a good stuff, saying he was gonna marry and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
cause he got old girl, the other chick pregnant, and he wanted to pretend like he wasn't doing nothing with the porn star. But the porn star called his ass out. But now he got the porn star on sitting courtside. She on the floor.
Oh, that's crazy.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He got the porn star sitting courtside, bro. After all that drama in social media, got everybody looking at you sideways like, damn, boy, you were making love to the porn star. You were gonna marry the porn star. Cause we know if it wasn't for you getting old girl pregnant, you would have kept. You would have kept right on messing with the porn. Now let's just be real. You got old girl pregnant, but you know that porn star was putting it on you. That's why you got to sit courtside.
That's why he would not been no good in Atlanta, boy. They been turned. That man he'd be
He
on the side of the corner when he goes on broke.
oh, if he can't act right in New Orleans, oh my gosh, oh my God,
Yeah.
that boy be out here getting caught up on some Dwight Howard type shit too.
Nah, you don't think you gonna be on that, nigga?
Be out here
Oh
getting caught up on that Dwight Howard shit.
man. Superman against Superman. Goddamn.
Oh man,
Ram
hey
shot
man,
shouted.
your life is your life.
Yeah.
Your life is your life.
And the motherfucker didn't even deny. He was like, who I'm with in my bed in my bed. What the fuck, nigga?
So, are the Falcons on the rise or are they on the fall? What you think, Big Will? After watching these past couple weeks,
I don't
these
even know,
past couple of
Blackberry.
games,
I
are
don't
they
know.
on the rise or are they on the fall?
Well, they're on the fall right now, so I don't know what to expect coming out of the bye week. So I don't even know, bro. Cause Tampa Bay look like they ain't giving up shit. They coming. That boy
You know,
Baker Mayfield playing with confidence. He ain't
and,
giving up shit.
and you know what I had the thought. We still have no issue with beating teams that we should beat.
Uh-huh.
Tampa not having that problem. Teams that they supposed to beat, they're beating. They're beating the
Right,
New York Giants. They're beating the teams like the Giants. So for 2 weeks straight, it was two teams that Denver got the top. They got the top defense in the league, but offensively, nobody was afraid of them.
right.
That was a team we were supposed to beat, and we didn't beat them. Same thing with the Skanks. So,
Denver escaped with another win yesterday. I think.
oh boy,
Sean Payton got them folk playing up there. He got them
can
playing with
can
confidence.
oh man, we had that time period in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s where you knew it was gonna be the Saints or it was gonna be the Falcons. For a
Right.
little while, it was the Saints and it was the Falcons. Tampa Bay, they'll pop up from time to time, and of course, the Panthers had their little time with Cam. But for the past half a decade, this has been Tampa Bay division, and I think I'm gonna give Ty Bowles some credit here.
Nah, it's the Saint. The Saint were doing their thing too for a minute.
Yeah, that's why I
What's
say,
that? Yeah.
yeah. But I gotta give Ty Bowles his credit right now. He figuring it out every season. He's figuring it out.
He
And
getting out the way. He getting out the way. He running the defense, and he just making sure he keeping his coaches in. So I mean, you know what I'm saying, keeping their coaches in line and letting them do their job. So
Raheem Moore's house to figure out, has to figure out how to galvanize this team together
yeah,
and
yeah.
how to figure out how to win games late in the season. It's it's your second chance.
All right.
Losing is well
Not
losing can be forgiven. Losing can be forgiven if it don't look like losing.
like what
If
we've
it
been
look
looking
like
like, right?
right, if it don't look like losing, but it just happened to be a loss, that can be forgiven. But the way you losing, you cannot lose this way.
The way we've
And
been looking
expect
unprepared, that is unacceptable, bro.
it's unacceptable.
Point blank.
It's unacceptable. I mean, you got veteran difference makers, not just veteran players, but veteran difference makers that's looking like shells of themselves. Matt Judon, uh, David Onyemata, Grady Jarrett. They looking like shells of
Man,
themselves.
they had the point. They had the point where they coming in with a game plan like if we just double graded, we can stop the defense line. Defense line ain't doing shit. We double graded. Defense line ain't gonna do shit. We gonna have time back there. And it's just like no. Grady show up in spurts, but he's still dealing with that injury. He coming off an injury, I should say. So I mean, you got to help this man, dog. He can't do everything his damn self. He ain't lost weight. You know what I'm saying? He can't do
You keep
everything.
putting, and it's two bad things. He lost weight and he's not as fast. That's
Right, right.
never good. That's never good. And you keep putting him out there at the 3 tech, knowing good goddamn well he ain't finna beat nobody over there. He just not. You got to give him. You got to give him the advantage. The advantage he got is beating the slower lineman to the punch,
Put that man
where
in
he can
stunts,
split
more stunts,
guys,
more stunts,
more
dog.
stunts.
They can't double
but the
team them if
stunts
you
that
are
they're
run.
doing,
Yeah, they
the
basic.
stunts that they're performing, is piss. I ain't never seen a piss poor job of stunts when they try to perform stunts.
Now
They
that
get
one thing to
stood up
do.
before they can get into action of the stunt.
That one thing Ryan Nielsen was good at. He was good at that defensive line play. That stunts and everything was looking good with him. It total defense might not been looking that good, but them stunts and everything with that front line, oh, them motherfuckers look crisp. And we missing that right now.
Um, I look at. Are you letting me over? Some drivers don't understand when you flash your lights and I got on my blinker. That means
That
you
mean you
supposed to
let
be
me
letting
over,
me
right?
over.
Right.
They flash their lights to try to get your attention. Like, hey, I see you. Don't come over on me. Like, I can see you, fool. You don't see this big ass mirror on the side of my truck. I
Yeah.
can see your ass. But I digress. the
Life of a trucker. Life of a trucker.
straight up. But if I'm not getting the best out of the Jesse Bates, the the Justin Simmons, AJ Terrells, Grady Jarrett's, Matt Judon, David Onion Models. If I'm not getting the best out of a collective of difference makers on the team on the defense, I can't look at them and be like, "Hey, what's wrong with y'all?" I got to look at the coordinator and be like, "Hey, what in the fuck wrong with you? Why it
Right.
don't look like these guys want to play for you? Why it look like that?" And that might not be the case, but that's what it looks like. And if it
And he
looked
be
that
on the
way,
sideline. Is he up in the booth or he on the sideline?
he'd be on the sideline. Jim Lake be on the sideline.
So you can feel that. You can feel that energy.
Yeah.
You on the sideline. You can feel that energy. This the time you don't see. I don't see him be doing no coming over doing a lot of huddle. With, I don't know. Maybe I missed it. You be seeing them doing huddle, getting when they be giving up big plays and shit.
Nope.
I
Nope.
don't know. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm missing that
Nope.
part.
I ain't seen it. I haven't seen it. If it's happened, I haven't seen it. But I ain't seen it. And I mentioned some on the Lady Birds of LFN last week. Something that you're seeing out of Jimmy Lake is passiveness. He got fired from Washington for being too aggressive with a player. Maybe maybe he got some withdrawal about bucking the system a little bit and being a little too excited. Maybe he don't want to be overzealous in his reactions to the game. And maybe that's holding him back from really putting all of himself into this job.
Maybe.
Because
And one thing I
maybe,
was saying
maybe,
too, the nigga came from LA. So he saw success with them playing off in LA. So maybe he thought off ball coverage is the best way to go. So
yo,
they do
but
play more. They play more off ball coverage and with the Raheem Morris system and everything than they do Jim Lake. But they both played off coverage. But I'm just saying it don't matter about that. You got the ability to adjust the defense as you see fit as the game goes on. Unless what you saying just now, he got withdrawal issues or something like what got him fired at Washington or whatever. Maybe he's
mm,
been shy on the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
doing this and doing that and just trying to take more input instead of just listening to inputs and doing what the best thing for the team. You're just taking the inputs and doing what they're telling you to do. Now
Right.
that's a
Right.
problem. Now you're not a defensive coordinator. You just a play sheet holder. You know
But
what I'm
coach,
saying? You
check
just
this out.
hold. What's up?
Check this scenario out right here. Jimmy Lake Buck. Let's say Raheem Morris is telling him don't make no changes to my defense. Let's say he is telling him that, which I highly and seriously doubt. But let's
Uh,
just say he is doing that. You do what you need to do as a coordinator, and you make the adjustments anyway. And we start seeing success because of it. You think he gonna lose his job? You think Raheem Morris gonna be like, "Hey man, didn't I tell you don't change shit?" Yeah, but we getting positive results now, Raheem. Okay, well, we gonna get positive results out your ass this year. Next year, your ass gone. If he do that, then we got a Raheem Morris problem, and we know that then. But if
Right,
he
right,
make adjustments and we carry out this season and we see success this season, whether it's a playoff victory, whether it's a trip to the conference championship, whether it's a trip to the Super Bowl, whether it's a Super Bowl victory, and we see no Jimmy Lake next year, we gonna know it's a Raheem Morris issue. But
right,
we
right,
can't make that assumption right now. Right now,
right.
I got to assume that Jimmy Lake just ain't got a big enough sack to do what's necessary for their team, for their defense to be successful. That's what I got to go off right now. I ain't heard no reports or anything about Raheem Morris telling somebody not to do their fucking job. I ain't
Right.
seen that now nowhere, not one goddamn time. So I'm not gonna
Now,
make that assumption.
let's say, if that was the fact. By Raheem saying how close a friend these guys are, you don't think he got an open door policy to sit here and listen to what the hell Timberlake got to say?
Right.
I highly doubt that for a motherfucking fact. The only reason I see that he's been playing off ball because he actually believed that this works better by being in LA for them couple. He was in LA for like 2, 3 years with
Yeah.
Raheem Moore. So
Yeah.
by him seeing it happen, maybe he feels this worse because they won a Super Bowl off of it. Now, this is the time to look in the mirror and be like, hey, we don't have the same talent on this fucking team to do that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to change up some on my end. Now, if they come out, like I said, they come out this after the bye week and don't make no fucking change, I'm gonna have a problem with that, bro. I'm gonna have a problem with that.
It's all about doing the necessary adjustments and us seeing the results thereafter. We haven't been able to see what it would look like after an adjustment because ain't now being made.
Right.
So we can't. I cannot make a legitimate. So I can't make a legitimate analysis of what I see out there. All I can say is, well, I'm seeing the same thing that offensive coordinators and offensive players that they have the players seeing, and I'm seeing these other teams make the necessary adjustments to beat that defense. We ain't made no changes.
Well, it's just like you saying, all of us be playing man on here. That ain't our fucking defense when we play Madden. But do you see John Madden come on this bitch and say, no, you're not picking that fucking play? No, nigga, you can make adjustment to how the fuck you see fit. Look, oh, what? They got 3 wide receivers. I ain't got number 2 quarterbacks here. I need to change this fucking play up. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can change that shit up, bro. It's
yeah.
just common sense, bro. Common sense.
They
One thing
all
the
use
coach don't
somebody
want to
else's
be,
playbook.
a coach don't, they know the fault is going to come back to the head coach and quarterback all the fucking time. One thing the head coach don't want to do is the goddamn fault to come back to him when that motherfucking defense ain't working and your defense coordinator coming to you and say, hey man, I got a better solution. You think you finna say, nah, bro, we gonna stay with this shit that get my head kicked in
Yeah.
and I know I gotta go answer this shit on Monday morning?
Hey,
Come on, man.
and that's the jig is up. The jig is up on Raheem Morris. We know he the one that played his defense more likely than Jimmy Lake. So
Right.
it ain't like he just waiting, buying time so that Jimmy can take the fall, so he can say, oh well, I'm gonna take over the defense. I'm gonna run things my way from now on. So we know he ain't doing that
Right.
because the jig is up. We know it's you. We know it's your style of defense more so than Jimmy's. But like what you just said, Big Will, he was in LA with the man. He saw the
Right.
defense work. Now we
Mhm.
know ain't no damn Jalen Ramsey. We know ain't no damn Aaron
Aaron
Donald.
Donald. Yeah.
We know that, and we know ain't no caliber guy on this defense to those guys, except maybe AJ Terrell somewhat. So
And they had Wagner. They
by
had Wagner
now
in linebacker.
they had and they had Wagner. So
Mhm.
it, we don't have that caliber of talent. So by now, an adjustment or 2 or 3 should have been made. That's why I brought up what McVay said to Shula. That's why I brought that up because that's a head coach who knows I gave my defensive coordinator the ability to run the defense. I'm calling plays
Shit,
on
even
offense.
Sean Payton, bro. You seen the game we were playing them, Sean Payton talking to his defensive coordinator. Get in-game
Mm-hmm.
adjustments as they were playing us. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
It's
seeing that well.
simple.
I'm seeing him. I'm seeing the motherfucker watching the game like I watched the fucking game. I don't see these
So with
motherfuckers
your
making
really
no adjustment.
T90? No,
I
I
need
don't
more
see no
in-game
adjustment,
adjustment,
man.
bro. I need more
E-
in-game adjustment. Point blank.
Everybody got skin in the game. Everybody got skin in the game. Everybody from the position coaches to the head coach, they all
Yeah.
got skin in the game. We
How
can't
many
overlook
defensive back coaches
nobody
we
and not
hired?
hold anybody unaccountable.
How many defensive back coaches we hired this year, this offseason?
Right.
We got
We
a
got a
whole
gang
lot
of
of
defensive
that
back coaches.
and quarterback coaches. Come on, bro.
But understand something. And there was, I think there was some people got it twisted because I keep hearing all this about you got all these different quarterback coaches on the team. You got all these
Hmm.
different defensive back coaches on the team. It ain't but
Hmm.
one motherfucker got that damn. Yo, I get it. It ain't but one motherfucker got that damn job on this team to coach a quarterback, to coach to coach the DBs, to coach the linebackers, to coach the defensive line, to coach the offensive line, etc., etc. One motherfucker got that job. It don't matter how many other guys on this team got the experience. Ain't but one of them, ain't but one motherfucker talking to that group. One.
One in voice. The coordinators. You right.
You you can't have all them damn Chiefs and no Indians. It's only one motherfucker talking to that position group. I want everybody to get that shit out their head. With
Then we
all you got
forget
all these
Jerry
different.
Gray is the assistant motherfucking goddamn coach.
Yeah, he's an assistant. Exactly. I mean, you got to think. So you got to think about that. Like, you can't have all those Chiefs and no Indians. The position group got one motherfucker that's talking to them every day in practice. One.
Yeah.
When they
Now the
when they
coaches
break
might
up,
be talking amongst each other when they have their group
right,
meeting, but when they on the
right.
field, there's only one person that barking out goddamn rotations and shit. You right.
So this is how the game is played. And for the ones that have played the game before and acting like that's some normal shit. You got 3-4 damn quarterback coaches talking to you at the same damn time. That shit, that's not realistic. It don't work like that. That's not how this game is played. That's not how it's coached. That's not how it's designed. There's a hierarchy and there's a chain of command. The position coaches, the assistant coach, the coordinators. I mean, the assistant coordinators, the coordinators, the assistant head coach, the head coach. That's the chain of command.
Then once you get to this high level, you got analysts whose
Right.
main job is to break down film and give you the best option to beating these teams. You got analysts that do that. So
So I don't I listen to stuff people say, and sometimes it's mind boggling. Sometimes it feels like people just saying shit just to sound like they know some shit. I got my lane. My lane is I know how football is played, especially on the defense side of the ball and on the running back side of the game. I know how to be played. I know how it's coached because I didn't I've been coached by different types of coaches. First of all, I was coached by Omegas in high school. So when you talk about aggressive football, that's all I fucking know is aggressive. Ain't got no less on defense. So it's not it's not right to sit up and continue to feed false propaganda about football. It's just not right. All these coaches ain't coaching all these one position. You don't got 4 quarterback coaches coaching the quarterbacks. You got one.
right,
I don't care
right,
how many of them got experience.
right,
You got
right.
one quarterback coach coaching the quarterback. You got one wide receiver coach coaching the wide receiver. Now your head coach, he gonna walk around and make sure everybody on their shit.
Yeah, they
But
be
those
like
position
assistants
coaches
out
got
here.
their jobs to do.
Yeah,
What's the point of hiring all these people if you gonna have 3-4 damn people doing the same goddamn job? That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir. But it's hard for
when
people.
we talk
People
about
hear
the game, what people
people
understand,
hear information and
you
just
can't
go
talk
with what
about
they hear.
everything in a general sense. Some things are broken down
Yeah.
very particular and very specific to his nature. For running back at his nature, and you can't you can't put him in the same category as a wide receiver. Same thing with tight ends and wide receivers. That's why the conversation with Kyle Pitts, if he a wide receiver, he not a tight end. I've been telling y'all ever since the son bitch was in Florida, he ain't got the feet and the hips to be a receiver. That's why he didn't make it as a receiver in Florida. When he got to Florida, he had aspirations of being a receiver. They moved his ass to tight end. You don't get moved to tight end if you good at being a receiver at 6'7". You think Brian Finneran was playing tight end when he could have been playing wide receiver? Fuck no. He was a receiver because he had good feet and good hips. 6'7", you don't need to be able to jump that much. You're 6'7". You don't need to be that fast neither. You're 6'7". So that's why the whole conversation with him, with Kyle Pitts, tight end, you see him, receiver. They keep him at receiver. No, you put him at receiver. You say him up for failure. You say your offense up for failure. He's not a wide receiver. He's a tight end for a reason. And he ain't even, to me, he getting away with just being a really good mismatch at tight end. Because I don't think he's a good tight end. I just think he'll mismatch. A good tight end for me can block and can get open to be an option in the passing game.
Well,
He still ain't that good a blocker.
to his defense though,
He have
Blackberry,
moments,
he
but he
been
still
blocking
ain't
this
that
year
good a
now.
blocker.
He been blocking this year now.
Hello?
So like, can you hear
Oh
me?
shit. Be weird.
Can you hear me?
Man, I'm doing all this goddamn talking. My goddamn headset done disconnected or something. Hold on. Goddamn. What the hell? I'm trying to.
Y'all can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm goddamn talking. I wonder why the hell y'all. But
Y'all,
yeah, like
I'm steady talking.
to his
Go ahead, go
defense
ahead.
though, he been a better blocker this year. He's been showing effort at blocking. I give him that. Kirk Cousins have missed him a lot of time when he's been open. Besides the time when they've been doubling up on him, the times that he was open, Kirk Cousins had missed him because he was trying to go for a bigger play. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to be hero instead of taking what the defense was giving him. It was a couple times Kyle Pitts was open. He just didn't take that route. He was trying to go after Drake London and Mooney, trying to go
Well,
them deeper routes when he had the underneath
because
routes open.
Drake and Mooney don't give up on routes. We done seen we done seen Kyle Pitt give up on a route too many times, and the ball goes sailing over his head cause he what they call it he geared down, ball goes sailing over his head,
But he
and
only
it
did
look
that one time this year. I don't see him do that much this
one
time this year.
one time too many times. You run through
we can't.
every goddamn route. You run through every route. You lose trust in your quarterback when you don't run through routes. You lose trust in them. And that's just the one time we done seen when the ball was thrown to him. For all we know, Kirk could have been unseen to do it a number of times, and he just decided not to throw on the ball because he ain't even running through the route. So it's almost you know that whole thing. Well, if you lie to me once, you'll lie to me again.
Yeah.
I'm still listen. A lot of folks they satisfied with what Kyle Pitts done brought to the table this year because he had a few games where he went off. It ain't
Nah,
enough for me.
he still got more to. He still got more to give. He definitely
Yeah,
got more to give.
it ain't enough for me. I need to see more. I need to see more. Um, are the Falcons on the rise on the fall? I'm gonna answer the question, and then we're gonna start closing it out. And I want anybody that's in the chat. I want y'all to give me your answer. Do you think the Falcons are on the rise or on the fall? I'm gonna tell you my answer. But before I do, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I want everybody to pay attention to the bottom of the screen. If you don't know about HomeTeamFits.com, go to HomeTeamFits.com and represent for your home team. You can get your home team apparel at HomeTeamFits.com. Represent for them Braves. Represent for them Falcons, them Hawks. Represent for them Dogs. I got them ugly Christmas sweaters with them dogs about to hit the well real soon. So make sure you go to HomeTeamFits.com and get your home team apparel and represent for your home team. But are the Falcons on the rise or are they on the fall? I believe, and this is my honest opinion. This ain't me being a fan. This ain't me having hope. This ain't me, analyzing it from the science and the politics and all that shit and the math. This is how from using the eye test. This is what I see. I see a team on the rise, personnel wise. Personnel wise, this team is on the rise. Drake London took another step forward this year. Darnell Mooney took a step forward from his last year in Chicago. Bijan Robinson has taken a step forward. Ray McLeod has taken multiple steps forward as a receiver in this league.
He was just a specialist for real.
His first, he was just a specialist. Now he's a legitimate receiver in this league.
Yep.
Caleb McGarry, his pass protection has gotten way better.
Yep.
He ain't just a run blocking dog no more. He can pass protect too. So on the offensive side of the ball, I saw the guys that we handpicked in the draft and the guys we went and sought after in free agency. Those guys have taken steps forward in their careers with a Kirk Cousins throwing them the ball or Kirk Cousins handing them the ball, the ball off to them. So I think they're on the rise. The defense was what we hung our hat on last year in second halves of games. Outside of 2 games this year, we're still doing a good job at keeping teams off the scoreboard in second half. Now, of course, Denver blew us out the water. In Seattle, they took care of us too in the second half. But the rest of these games, these other 9 games, the Falcons been taking care of business in the second half defensively. I think this team is on the rise. I think that our feelings have been hurt the past couple weeks because we lost to the biggest rival we got, and we lost to a team who we know we should have beat if we would have came better prepared. We're just hitting a wall right now. But
I say
somebody
we're in
tell
neutral. I can't say the ride. We in neutral, goddamn.
he say
We're in neutral.
we
We sitting
will say
there.
we're
We sitting
neutral.
there at the got. Yeah, we sitting there at the goddamn rent like pressing the gas ain't going nowhere. But we right that we in neutral until we get consistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistency out these coordinators because we seen what they can be, but we haven't seen the consistency in them. That's the point.
Yeah,
They've been consistently inconsistent. How about that?
consistently inconsistent. Now, somebody told my running back coach, Coach Carter, my sophomore year. Coach Carter had me in practice one day because I looked lackadaisical. They came up to me, him and the head coach. They said, if you don't hit that goddamn hole, Blakberry, if you don't hit that goddamn hole, we gonna set your ass down for the rest of the year. This was in practice. After I broke a touchdown and I touched the ball. And after the game, they came back to me. They said, "Yeah, we lit a fire in the air, didn't we?" I was like, "Yeah, you did." And they said, "You did. You were running at anybody. You didn't care who it was." I said, "Yeah, I was." They say, "What you call that? What you call that when you ain't got nowhere to go, but you figure out where to go?" I say, I tell myself, there's nowhere else to go. It's only one way to go, and that's through the some bitch.
Yeah.
That was my mindset. My mindset was, ain't but one way to go. Ain't no left, ain't no right, ain't no up, ain't no down. I'm going straight through a motherfucker. That got to be your mindset from this point on. If you an Atlanta Falcon, ain't no other way, ain't no way but one way, and that's through a motherfucker. The mind is very strong. That's your strongest muscle in your body outside your tongue, is your brain. If you can tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. Now, we ain't talking about don't nobody go jump out in no building thinking that you're Superman. Don't go thinking you're Superman. But if you're being realistic about things, your mind, if you can tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. I told
Yep.
myself I didn't give a fuck who I ran, who was on the other side of that line of scrimmage. I'm running at their ass, and I'm running through their motherfucking asses. They didn't even give me a chance to do that. They just got the fuck out my way because they knew I was finna put that boom on their ass. So when you got that mindset that you'll run through a motherfucker, when you got that mindset that it ain't but one way, and that's through a motherfucker, we gonna see a difference made on this football team. I seen it with the LA Rams last night. I saw it, even though they didn't pull it out that second half because a better offense just beat them. The better run game, to be honest, the team with the better run game just won yesterday.
I
But you
think
see the difference in that defense.
they had some blown assignment. That would cost them.
Oh
Blown
yeah, they had a
assignment.
couple blown assignments. Yup. Safety's not knowing who to play in the middle of the field. This stupid shit.
Mhm.
But with that being said, man, I think these Falcons on the rise. Let's see what somebody in the chat said. Let's see what the chat think. What Chris say? Chris say Sunday will tell me that I'm trying to maintain an open mind. Oh Lord, we gonna have to talk Christian off the cliff. We're gonna have to talk off the cliff.
Christian right there with me, goddamn. Who gonna be ESPN today and fucking around with it?
Hey man, but hey, y'all make sure y'all continue to hold it down for the home team, man. Appreciate Christian Lewis, Maggie T, Big Wheel, of course, coming through, holding it down there as always. Y'all make sure y'all continue to hold it down for your boy. The Falcons are gonna be okay as
We
long
hope.
as they change their mindset.
Long as they not stubborn, we gonna be damn fine. I promise you. If we not
Yeah.
stubborn, we gonna be damn fine, bro.
Ain't that why Arthur Smith ass ain't here no more?
That's exactly why.
Stubborn. He was so stubborn, I thought he was purposely sabotaging us. But with that being said, man, Big Wheel, you got anything else you want to say? I know somebody probably finna go live right now. Who going live right now?
Oh,
K-Style?
yeah, bro. Hold on, I gotta go see it. Oh, but I ain't got too much more to say, bro. Y'all just know what it is, man. Wheel of Georgia Repo on everything. Follow me on all platforms at that slogan right there. Catch me Wednesday night on everything Atlanta Sports at 7:05. And
Everything Atlanta
whatever
Sport on
AFN
YouTube.
got, yeah. Everything Atlanta Sports. And whatever AFN got going on, man, if I got time, y'all know I'm up through there.
Yes, sir. Go to hometeamfits.com and represent for your home team. Get your home team apparel. I'm going to stop I'm gonna stop procrastinating. I'm finna get these mock-ups uploaded for the holiday. If I want to make money, I need to stop. I need to stop sitting on my hand with the shit.
Okay, get
Want
off, get
everything
off.
to be perfect. 'Cause I'm a perfectionist. I keep wanting the shit to be perfect, but
You
I
gotta
need to.
let the people. You gotta let the people decide what's not perfect. Then you come back to the
Exactly,
lamb and you throw. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do.
exactly. So I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them the holiday shit. I'm gonna get that shit uploaded, and we gonna make it do what it do on HomeTeamFits.com. I got some real nice shit too, boy. Hey man, just wait till I drop all this shit. But anyway,
We
but
gotta
anyway,
get my boy numbers back up. Get all the folk back over here to subscribe to Blackberry, man. Get them numbers
yo,
back
share this
up, man.
out. Share this out to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share this motherfucker out. Patreon, Reddit. Even though we know what that's for these days. Share this motherfucker out. Let everybody see what's going on over here, man. Once we get enough views, once we get enough people eyes back on this shit, we gonna bring back the Rex pit. So we got to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
eyes back on the show, on the channel, man. It's the home team with Blackberry and the crew, AFN and Big Wheel, the Georgia Reaper. Make sure y'all go check out everything Atlanta Sports on YouTube. Please go
Yes,
subscribe to the
sir.
boy.
Yes,
Please.
sir.
Catch us on the flip side, home team.
Night ride on the track.